So this is the design for my phaser pedal based on the movie Eraserhead. I'm calling this Phaserhead, or I might call it the Eraserhead Phaser. Not sure, this is just version 1 design, so it might change when I do the actual final thing, but at the moment that's what I want, because I've got a delay pedal that I'm making as well, and that's based on the film Altered States. So I want to have an Altered States one and an Eraserhead one, so you can see there's a head, two heads on them, and it's done with the font from each of the movies. So I think that would be pretty cool to have a reverb and a phaser. They're done in the old movie design, which I really like. These are pedals that are just for me. I'm not making these commercially. They're just purely for my own amusement and for my pedal board. So this is what's going to be a phaser pedal. It's probably one of the most complex circuits I've done. I've put the jumpers in and I've marked out where the drill bits are going to be done. So I've flipped that over and I've drilled the holes in for where the drill hole spaces are. I made a bit of a mistake and I drilled the wrong hole, so I had to bridge it with some solder. So hopefully that's not going to cause me too much trouble. And now I've got a few components. I've got my components list. I've marked off what I do have. There's a lot of stuff I don't have. So I'm going to put in the bits that I do have. I'm probably going to do an order and get some of the other bits, but I can't get everything because I need some very specific transistors that if you don't use these transistors it won't work, and I want it to be bang on. It's slowly getting populated. This board is going to be completely full, jam-packed with components to make this phaser pedal. It's quite a complicated project. I think I'm going to put an order in and spend a bit of money getting a few more. I'm not going to be able to get everything though. As I said before, I'm missing some transistors. I can't find the 500k potentiometer. I can't find the diode. At the moment I'm in a lockdown, so I can't. I've had a load of parts ordered to my work, but I'm not in my work at the moment, so I can't get them. I can't leave my house, but I can do click and collect in my local electronics store. I can go click and collect there, so I'm going to do that. So the phaser pedal is now finished, and this is what it looks like. These are the transistors I was talking about. There's 4 of them, and I've learnt that they all must be matched in order to make this phaser pedal work. And they cost me $25, which was a lot of money, and so I'm so glad it works, because if it didn't, that's why I socketed them as well, because the other thing is, if you're going to spend a lot of money on a component, don't solder it in, make a little socket, and then you can take it in or out. So if this pedal eventually goes to shit, then I can just take the important bits out and put them in a new thing, like the ICs, and socketed it as well. We've got on here a script switch, which is part of this circuit. So you can go between the script version of the Phase 90 or the more updated version. I can't tell which one I like better, but I know the script one isn't as bassy, and it's just got different frequency to it. I think the only difference is a 22k resistor, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Now what I'm going to do is, like I always do in these videos, I attach it to my test box, which isn't here, and I'll give a little sound run through, and then I'll move on to the outer design. What I've decided for this is, because it's a Eraserhead, I've ordered a nice green LED, and for my reverb pedal I've got a nice blue LED, and so I'm going to be able to have them on my pedal board next to each other. Altered States, Eraserhead, reverb, phaser. So this is my phase pedal attached to my test box. I'm going to just add a little curveball to this because I think a phaser sounds really nice with a delay. So I've made a delay pedal, a very basic delay pedal, and I've just wired both effects together, and then it goes through the test box. There's a lot of crocodile clips and wires and everything, but I just wanted to see what it sounded like. And I think it sounds really good, and it's just really trippy vibe to it. So I'm just going to do a little demo through this Marshall speaker. I'm just going to get one of my SM57s and I'm just going to hook it up and give it a little test so you can hear what it sounds like, and then I'll do a more in-depth test when it's all boxed up as well. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about this delay pedal. The main part of it is the PT2399 chip, which is an echo delay sort of chip, which helps assist in that getting that effect. There's also a 2N5457 transistor, which is there, and a voltage regulator. The potentiometers are a 50k log and a 50k linear. It's not a really wacky far out delay, it's just a very basic delay, but I think it delays enough so you can have it on short or you can have it on long, but there's no crazy feedback sort of stuff like you do get on the Boss delays and stuff, so it's quite controlled, which I like, and I think it works really well with this phaser. I'm gonna have to make another one because I'm gonna put this one in my synth. If you've seen my drone synth videos, you'll know that I'm trying to get a bit crusher in there, and I'm going to try and get a delay in there, so I've got this really big drone synth thing. Anyway, I think this works really well for guitar, especially with the phaser, as I'm about to show a little demo of me playing them both together.